Right then, let's get stuck in with Disco Elysium with my playthrough, part 1. Right, our first job is to select an archetype, what type of copper we want to be. We can be the thinker, sensitive or physical, or we can create our own. I think we're going to create our own. Let's have a look. Well, I don't want to be a thicko. Let's take some off. Matrix, physique. I want to be more of a Hercule Poirot. Let's ramp up the brain powers. 442, 4422. Looks good to me. And we will lamp on the logic. Yep. The graphics in this is just fantastic. Some great artwork. Award-winning it should be. I'm not sure whether it has won awards, but it's well cool. Here we go then. Let's get stuck in.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Well, here we go.
Ever.
Ooh.
Never, ever.
Never ever ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Very odd. How big's the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. A part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean?
You lost.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a caprice can name a motor carriage.
Here we go then. Looks like I'm smashed out my face. A lovely pair of white underpants. Fine figure of a gentleman. Oh, he's got a headache. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Magnum, 1.5 bottles, get in. What's going on over here on this tape recorder? This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. I bet that's all the bits. Hold tab. It's like a shoe. Oh yeah. I think we need some trousers on, don't we? One shoe and no trousers. Very cool.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
So I'm room number 1. Fair enough. I think we'll have a look around. Have a go through the window. Jacket. Whatever that is. Shirt. Something in the bath. Let's grab the jacket. Let's get clothed up. And we'll get into the meat of the game and get going. So look here. Very suave. Disco jacket. Flare cut trousers. Oh yeah. See what's else. Let's see what's in the bath. What I have to do with another shoe, I'm limping. Wine, beer and sweet liqueurs. Oh yeah, classy shirt. That door's locked. So I'll look in the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oof.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Might be the way to go.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Sure, everything's fine.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
What about my tongue then?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Oh, I'm just going to wipe the mirror.
Behold.
It's not that bad. It's a great piece of artwork though. Look at that, like a all on canvas, impressionistic. Look at the brushstrokes. Some really cool artwork.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is a face of a late stage alcoholic, indeed.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's indescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat.
Oh,
You
right.
appear to be alive, for now.
No, I've got no chance. We'll leave it be for a bit. Right, so that was an experience. Now, we've got the fan, broken window, that door doesn't open, so let's try and get the tie off the fan, I think.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Pull on the fan, we've got to stop it.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh yeah, 72, I have to have it.
You reach out to grab the tie.
What?
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
What the hell?
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Right then, so we'll have to leave the tie by the looks of it then. Let's have a look at the window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Well, it's high, let's have a look.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Ah, what? You're telling me I've chucked my green shoe out the window?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I better go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Ah, hell. Right, and so, first thing, let's go and get these other shoes. I've only got one. So if... Yep, find your other shoe. That's the main thing in my journal. Let's go. Ha, look how I'm walking. Ah, here we go. Oh, we got some stuff going on down here. We'll take those. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, take the money. All for the money. Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Just say no, kids, to the drugs like Zammo. Just say no. Bit of Grange Hill, Zammo, Cleaver, all the good lads. Right then, where's my shoe? Whirling in rag. There's my shoe. Let's have it. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Hell yeah.
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they
Good.
fit?
They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking like a bit of a groove star. Look at that. Flares, snake skins, disco diva. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Not the best tip in the world. I'm sure we could have all thought of that, regardless of level. Right. Let's see what's going on. So we've got this young lady over here, this little beauty, having a snout.
Hello, officer.
Hello. How you doing?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, I'm a military personnel.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a corpus chimera is. I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case? You tell me now, girl.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the
Don't be
law?
so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Yeah.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Better let it go, say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
I should get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Nice shoes, darling. You just wiggle your bum at me.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
I'll be seeing you.
Goodbye.
Au revoir. Alright, she leave me in the ashtray. I can't really remember anything. Right, let's go downstairs. Right, starting to get into the game now. Well, fully clothed at least, and I know I'm an old Bill. So, let's get solving some murders. Well, lots to look at down here by the look of him. Stairs, what's this? This is where the lyrics would be. Microphone, surely. Yep. What's this? Blackboard or something? What's this? Speaker.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is modest. It's normal size.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard.
Too true.
Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Sounds good. They really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Get hold of a sad song tape. Ha! Brilliant. Okay, so I need to find a tape with a sad song. Right, before I talk to this guy here, we'll just have a... Oh, can pick that up. And we'll look at these things, see what's going on. Days very much clean, only word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts with a man's handwriting. That's plus help, yeah, we'll take that. Door is bolted. Okay, we've got dudes over there, but we'll speak to this guy first.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I did not do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Oh, I bet that must have been me then.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
My buddy. Well, hopefully he's more friendlier towards me than you are, pal.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I think I better leave this guy alone. He's getting the arse with me. What's this sign on here? Let's have a look on here first. My saw is a year 4 o'clock. So I'll have a look around, see if there's anything else before we talk to me, bud. Oh, who's this guy here? What's this here? Bottle of rum. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
We'll take those.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Oh yeah.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. Well, too low, we'll leave him be. We're going to go talk to me buddy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh, crumbs.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Oh, do I want to lie to him though? I don't really know my name. But saying that, that's 72 chance of doing it. Oh, go on then, we'll have a go.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yeah. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke, or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
Off to a great start with me, buddy.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
I think that'll be a good place to leave it now. And we'll crack on with going to speak to the bartender or the manager in the next episode. So thanks for viewing. Hope you enjoyed that. We're just starting, getting into the meat of the game. And I'll see you soon. Take care. I'll be seeing you.